It is starting and we're taking off. We're taking off. Isn't this exciting? So I want to thank all of you for being here with me, both on Facebook Live and those of you who've joined me on Zoom, and will be showing us her beautiful face in a moment. There she is. Hello, Anne. So let's just see if this is showing up yet on Facebook. I'm sure it is. Yep, there we are. Oh, I love it. Hello, everybody. So welcome to Dragon Tales. I'm so excited about all of this. So the book is live. It's out there on Amazon. And what's really interesting is this is a book that I said I was not going to do, right? It's a book that I was told I was going to write. And my response was a few swear words, no. Right? Because any of you who have gone down this journey of writing a book, the writing is the easy part, right? Then it's like, okay, now I need it edited. Oh, I need a cover. Oh, I need a back page. Oh, I need a forward. Oh, I need testimonials. Oh, you want pictures. Oh, right? And so even I have developed an author's checklist. Every time that I publish a book, I thought, oh, I don't forget they need this. Don't forget they need, right? You need ISBN numbers. You need an ISBN number for both kinds of books, right? Oh, you're going to do an audio. Well, you do that in a studio. There's so much more. So writing the book, dang, that's the easy part. Right. So I was not up for the challenge. But the universe has something else in mind. And so what's really, really interesting about this book is that it is not a fairy tale. Every story in the book is a true story. Every story in the book did actually happen. Every dragon, however, is a representation of what was learned from that story. So the dragons show up in order to take the main character on the journey of ascension, on a journey of awakening, on a journey of discovering who they are deep down inside. And so it was a joy for me, joy, to write the stories and present the dragons one by one. So the dragons did come from a deck of cards from Diana Cooper, right? Called the Dragons, the Dragon deck. And she inspired me to get to know the dragons. She inspired me to understand the dimensions. She inspired me to understand what elementals are. And so I honor her in being part of my journey and being part of lighting up my dragon, lighting up my curiosity to know more, to know more, to know more. And thank you, Diana. I'm beyond your cards now, but they really gave me the lift I needed to embrace my own dragon, the lift I needed to help others embrace their dragons, right? The people who are alive with me today have dragons that they have embraced, right? And they're in their life because of you, Diana, because you inspired me and I in turn inspired others. So we never know. I don't know where this book is going to go. I don't know who's going to grab the book and get inspired, right? I don't know who's going to read the book and cry and laugh along with me. I read the book now, the private launch, I got to read a chapter. I will not be reading a chapter here in the private launch. And as I was reading the chapter, I was thinking, dang, I wrote this? Right? And each chapter, I already had the dragons figured out who I wanted to write about. The universe was very clear on do it in order of ascension, do it in order of the dimensions, and pick just a few dragons to represent what that looks like. So I had that outline already done. But as each chapter came along, I literally would sit there and say, so what story do you want me to tell about this dragon? And sometimes it would be this one, and other times it would be weeks before the story, but it's a true story. And in one story, and it's the cat story, and you can read that if you get the book about the cat. And I had totally forgotten that particular incident was not ever in the forefront of my mind. With all of my years of personal development and peeling back the onions and all of the BS that we talk about and the healing and the whatever, that story just never occurred to me. So it literally came to light in writing this book. And as I was writing, I'm like, well, that's interesting that you picked that story, because the lesson in that story was about trust and about losing trust, right? And once it's gone, good luck trying to get it back, right? And that's right. And that's how precious trust is for us. And so, like I said, each chapter has a very unique and powerful story about being human and rising to the occasion. Two people here were kind enough to read the book. One did a beautiful foreword for me, and the other gave me a wonderful testimonial. So if you don't mind sharing your thoughts. And then, Anne, I want to talk to you about your recently arriving guide. So Sinette, thank you so much for an amazing foreword. I was not expecting that, and I was so blessed. I called my editor. I went, wait. I have something else to add.
So my beautiful girl, I was watching the Facebook to see if there's any comments for you so that I can help you with the comments, but at the moment there's nothing that I can see. So for me, when I was so proud, and when you were telling me that you are busy writing this amazing book of yours, I had goosebumps, because we experience dragons through you, through your eyes, through your Mrs. Potts, through your beautiful meditations. And then I was the honored one, the privileged one, to be able to read your book. And that made me even more prouder of you. So I just want to give you a sentence I wrote in the foreword. This are there are books you read, and then there are books you're open to open something inside of you. Your book has a profound awareness, beauty, magic. I actually don't have all the words to say that when I went through it. And there was things that I remember in my life. And then when you share the cover of your book, I love the purple. I love the yellow and the purple. And then looking at that dragon, it was truly, truly spectacular. So I was the honored one, my beautiful one, to have written this amazing foreword to you, because you have touched me from the first day I met you. 13th of February, well, in America we say February the 13th, 2025. And I'm truly blessed to have you in my life. And I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of your book. You are truly exceptional. Thank you.
And thank you, Sinette, for Diamond Beauties, because that is the forum where I was able to be me 1000% and welcomed. And this book would not have happened if I wasn't allowed to be who I am, warts and all. So thank you so much for that. Oh, it's too soon for tears, but they're going to come. And then Cindy, my beautiful Cindy, such a gentle soul, and a person who has not had it easy to get to being a gentle soul. We get here through the bumps and the bruises. Was generous enough to also read my book. And any thoughts, Cindy, to share?
Yeah, first, just congratulations. It's out in the ethers now and in public. So I'm so excited for you. I mean, great book. You know I love you. I mean, we
I know.
once we met and sat down, we had our own little coffee chat, and it was like, oh my gosh, talk about soul sisters. It's like, all right, we lived each other's lives just in completely different states and, completely different times, but yeah, very similar. So, yeah, I appreciate where your journey has taken you to, as you know. The book for me, so I always have loved magic and dragons, but I didn't realize how real they were. I had no concept of that. I thought, okay, this is just like a fairy tale. And then you took us deep into it. And then I saw my first dragon. And I was like, holy crap. I'm like, oh my gosh. And then I was like, okay, gals, you have to invite them in. Gail kept saying, you got to invite them in. So I'm like, I'm inviting you. Nothing's happening. Saw it once, nothing happening. Well, I told Gail this last week. So I every Tuesday I do a Reiki share with it's global. And two women from Portland actually host this, and they're fantastic. And they do a beautiful invocation. It's a meditation, basically. And so we get into this beautiful state of energy. And I'm just lying on my little settee behind me in my office going, okay, I'm like in the zone here. And it all ended. I was like, I want to stay in the zone. So I put on some really nice music, spa type of music, binaural beats or something. And I'm laying there and literally telepathically, I start to hear, I'm here. And I'm like, oh my God, it's you. I'm like, all right. So now the little kid inside of me is like going, blah, 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 trying to ask a million questions. And me, the adult me, in my mind, I'm going, whoa, slow down. Like, what's happening here? And I get this message through that says, you are so deeply loved and you are so protected. And I'm like, tell me your name. And so my dragon told me his name, and his name is Blaze. Of all names, right? No fire breathing, but just Blaze. And then I'm like, all right, I have pictured you before. I've seen you, twice now before. Am I right? Like, what color are you? So I thought my dragon was like white, feathery, white, but has this beautiful, like iridescent, like light purple glow is part of his aura. And so again, this is all just him like laying there going, okay, this is like crazy. Am I like really, is this like happening right now? I'm like all these thoughts in my head's going, is this real? And yeah, it really is real. So it just sent me to a place, and I appreciate you for this, is that it's not just the fairy tale. There is this beautiful dragon energy, just like we have spirit guides. They're part of that as well, that if you allow them to come into your heart, your space, and share that energy. It's so beautiful. And and I was so thrilled to hear just that you are deeply loved. That pierced me right in the heart. I wanted to come to tears right then and there. And then to say I'm so protected, because I keep getting those messages anyway from my spirit guides that you are protected. Because there's been so much stuff. And so I've always felt like, am I being protected? Well, yeah, I have been. And then it set me down a whole course of so many other scenarios now where it's like, yeah, you know what? I really have been protected for a very, very long time. And I think we all are. Again,
I
we
think
just
we all are.
a
Yes.
little kernel of belief in that magic will take you a long way. So thank you, Gail, for introducing me to the dragons in the real world.
In the real world.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I love it. It's like, Peter Pan and, I do believe in fairies. I do believe in fairies. I do believe in fairies, right? In order to give them the energy in order to be seen, right? I'll share last night. So I'm on this road trip and here I am now in the desert. Whenever I hit the desert, no matter where it is, crazy things happen. So I'm in Arizona and, yeah, I woke up and literally, when you're sleeping with someone, you're leaning against them, right? You're on your side and you're leaning against it. And I'm leaning against this massive thing. And I'm like, oh, this feels so comfortable. This feels so loved. This feels so protected. And then I was awake and I got out of the bed and I'm like, what is going on? Right? And sure enough, right, there is this shape of the dragon laying down with me, keeping me protected, right? And I had pulled some cards during one of the Mrs. Potts, and two came out. One was for the group and one was for me, right? And it was my dragon. And that dragon's job is to burn away any negative energy, a meter around you, over you, and under you. And I had a vision 3 days earlier of my dragon burning dark pillars as they come near me, like into ashes. And this was just a confirmation that, yes, we are protected, and that's how we are protected. And I've always felt safe, and I never understood people who are in this community or the world that call themselves enlightened, saying, well, you have to put a sphere of protection around you. And I've never felt that because I've always felt protected, right? I don't have to put the sphere of protection around me because my dragon takes care of it, right? And I know this to be so. Thank you so much, Cindy. And Anne, sweetie, you are a new one. You got in touch with me and said, oh my God, Gail, look at what you did to me.
Well, it's so interesting because, yes, I've had an awareness of the dragon energy. And, like I said, I've never watched Game of Thrones. I've never played in that realm, but they've moved through our field, through our media, through our stories. They're all a part of the sort of fantasy and the science fiction in life. And so I'm always open to everything. To me, honestly, all that stuff in the books is real and this is an illusion. So there's always been that place of where I'm always willing to play. And I never had one come. And I was like, okay, whatever. I've been to your Mrs. Potts, you were on Sacred Connection, and it was just whatever it was. And I have other beings of light that play in my realm. And then during a meditation, it was this dragon right in my face and both wings. And I left you an audio right afterwards. And her name is Joy. I love to say my job is the joy of being, J-O-B. And she's silver with this periwinkle hint that it's kind of like abalone shell, right? Where it's sort of like as you move it in the light, iridescent in that way. And it's been so profound because now that, like you said, once you open the door, she's there. She's part of my field. And I've been witness to you, and we just had a big conversation about this. I am feeling this exponential shift in my field. Growth, shedding layers, expansion, and the energy of dragon for me is this consciousness of angel protection, of Christ consciousness, of the reminder of our oneness with all that is. And my gratitude for you for opening the door, opening the book, to allow us to step in and embrace and cultivate. Everything that we talk about is cultivating relationship with, first and foremost, here within self, within the oneness, within I am consciousness, and then witnessing the tools, which are actually the partnerships that we get to lean into. So I have been having a good time with Joy, in joy, as joy, through joy, and really recognizing this anchor point, which also an anchor to fly.
Yes.
Yeah.
In so many ways.
Thank you.
So many ways. My pleasure. My pleasure. I am so thrilled that I got to bring in joy, 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 joy. And truly, one of the things that we talk about is it's not me. I'm just a vehicle or a reflection. You're going to hear what you're ready to hear, right? And I'm going to share what I'm ready to share, right? And so it is all in divine timing. And Dr. Beverly, thank you so much for joining us. I have got to say that this woman, when she comes to the Mrs. Potts, when I see her after a meditation, she's like a completely different person. And I have to say, one of the main roles that the dragons play in my meditation is the role of keeping you safe and protected. So it gives you, the participant in the meditation, to go maybe deeper than you never would have gone before, because you're safe and you're protected. And it also gives me permission to create these meditations that are deeper and deeper every time. Like I have no idea what's going to happen Friday, and then something will happen Thursday or Friday, and I'll be like, this is where I want the meditation to go. And yes, I do work with AI, but it's your energy when you come to the meeting that I infuse into the meditation. And Beverly, if you want to share, especially the last week, my God, I don't think you even got out of that chair. I don't think you've left it since.
I haven't. I mean, I feel that way. Yeah, you're right. I definitely go deeper in the meditations on your Mrs. Potts with the dragons. In the beginning, I saw a dragon. I had no problem seeing a dragon. I was just, like Anne just said, I believe a little bit in everything. Always have. Always have. And I've always said that there's more things in heaven and earth, Horatio. So yeah, they came in, but there's a couple of them, a little baby one, another one. But this last week, wow, I just, you said something about having them circle us, and mine were like a 3/4 circle, about to here, around the back. And then you were naming, love, wisdom, all these things. And every time you said something, one took off and they flew in a circle around me and came back with the wings outstretched in this giant, ginormous circle. I mean, it was really big. Before it had been, they were like side to side to side. And Pegasus was even flying up there. I mean, which I don't think I've ever seen Pegasus in a meditation. And it was just the coolest thing. I felt so expansive at that moment, like everything was expanding. And like you said, I think I've been in this chair since then, because I've been just, so many ideas have been coming, and I've been jotting them down and deciding, do I want to do this? Wait, what can go for later? Because I can't do it all right now. Even with dragons, I don't have that kind of power to write that fast or type that fast. So it's just been incredible. I thank you so much for this. This is great.
Oh, you're just so welcome. In the back of the book, I wrote meditations for each of the dragons, and for some of the dimensions. So the way that the book is broken up is, at the beginning, I explained to you, what the magic is that we don't see anymore, right? And I explain why we don't see what is truly there. And the scientific approach, it's proven. And then the next chapter, I explain what are the elementals and what are the dimensions. So that as I go forward in the book, you've already got some kind of framework and understanding as to where I'm taking you, right? Each dimension is magical in itself. Each dimension is just a frequency, an energy frequency. When we talk about the fifth dimension, well, let's start with the fourth dimension. We live in the fourth dimension. We have for a very long time. And we don't think of it dimensionally. The fourth dimension is no time and space. So have you ever planned a dinner party? Have you ever thought about the dinner party you ran before and what worked and what didn't work? Did you plan the future dinner party because of that experience? You are traveling back and forth without any time constraints. That is the fourth dimension. It's not magical. It's where we are, right? If you've ever had an experience of deja vu, that's a timeline jump. That is the sixth dimension. right? We have those experiences. We just put these magical framework around things to think that they're not real, and they are. It's who we are. We exist simultaneously, energetically, in every single dimension imaginable. And I mean unimaginable as well. I had a friend of mine one time say there are 365 dimensions. Yes, 365. In the book, I take you to the 13th, the last chapter. We go to the 13th. That's as far as I can fathom to communicate. And in the 13th, you are not even a form. You connect with all that ever it was and ever will be. When we talk about the Bible, we just finished going through the Kabbalah. The Kabbalah is the Bible. The Kabbalah is the tree of life. The tree of life is your body. Right? This is not separate, guys. It's not separate. And what that tells us is, first there was light. It was consciousness. It was energy becoming self-aware, becoming conscious. That's the first spark. And then I want to play. I am consciousness and I want to play. I want to see how far I can go with this thing called creation. If I take me, my energy, and I make it denser, that's the next level in the Kabbalah. What does that look like? And then I go denser. Ooh, what does that look like? We call them dimensions. It's just frequencies getting denser and denser. And this body is just energy. There's so much space between each atom. And we think that we are solid, but that's just the illusion. It's the illusion of the game, of the play, of the consciousness saying, I want to play. I want to go have fun. And part of that is creating guides. Part of that is creating frameworks that we can rely on as we're in this human experience. And the game is to forget. And let's see what it takes for us to remember this time. And so we're remembering, and the dragons are here to help us remember. The dragons are here. The angels are here. The fairies are here. The elves are here. They're here to help us remember. And they only come in when we remember to call them in, because they're all elementals. They're at a frequency our eyes don't see, but our hearts do. And so when we go into meditation and close our eyes and get deep and trusting, we start to see them play. We start to feel their energy. Or Cindy, when we're in the tub relaxing and look up and go, what's happening? What is happening right now? Right? Oh, there's a dragon coming towards me. And so I invite you to play again, and remember to play. Remember that it's not so serious. And all of the lessons that the dragons have to share in that book is really the process of remembering. The first dragon is remember what the earth is. Remember what the earth is made of. It's not made of anything solid. It's made of ley lines, right? It's made of lines. And the dragons right now are creating ley lines around the earth right now, so that when we go into the next experience, let's call it the experience as we ascend, that we have a framework that we can be contained in, just like the framework of earth, so that we don't end up in the 13th dimension. We want to stay because we want this experience. But to have this experience with dragons at our side is purely miraculous. So please do go out and buy the book. It is an experience. I wrote it to be experienced. I wrote it to be in the heart. I wrote it from downloads. I did not write it from an outline. I truly didn't. The outline was just the dragons. And then after that, it was purely Oh, you want me to write about this? Okay. Oh, okay. You want me to write about this? Okay. And then the meditations in the back of the book, read the meditations, change them for yourself, record yourself. Your own voice in meditation is the most powerful thing. So the link is in the, go ahead, Sanette.
I just wanted to let the people know. So every time you have done you got a download, you've done a chapter, but you have done this book in 2-3 weeks. It's like, and then you will say to me, Sanette, I cannot believe. It's like, how incredible that you were the, if I can say the vessel, if I can mention it, but the one that opened our eyes to give us this little bit of magic through your Mrs. Spots and your meditation. And then when you get the download that this book is now time for you to get it out, how accepted it was for all of us. Because when you say, I said, I would love to, cannot wait for your book. You said, Sanette, would you love to read it? I was like this. Oh, I'm so excited. Gail is going to send me her amazing dragon book. So I didn't have a concept, but when I started to read it, I remember all the time you let me know that you have done another chapter, you have done you've done a meditation. And I thought, how cool is my love bug? So my beautiful ones, I call Gail my love bug. How cool is it that you got to know exactly what to put in this chapter and do the meditation? And it's just a testament of how incredible your wisdom is, and how incredible you are to receive, and not only receive, and I don't want to say experience, but experience that energy and then put it into book form and for us to understand. So I love your book. I love my beautiful Gail's viewers. Go and buy the book. You will never knew what experience, especially with the meditation, you will be able to go through. Even if you're on page 7, you will stop in your tracks. Page 7, you will stop. I can actually mention a lot of pages that people will stop in their tracks. So thank you, Gail, for giving us not only a piece of your heart, but also your wisdom, your brilliance, and to make it easier for us to experience their energy. So thank you.
It's been my pleasure. And thank you everyone for joining me on my little launch on Dragon Tales, experiencing the Diamond Beauties in there. And I had to call them Diamond Beasties, actually. They are so much fun. They are so much joy. Some are so wise and some are so playful, right? Some are a little mischievous, and some of them are so very serious. And I will tell you that each dragon was created with AI, and sometimes it was a struggle, right? When you get to the Christed dragon, I almost gave up because for some reason, AI wanted to make the Christed dragon look like Christ, right? With hands and the whole 9 yards. I'm like, no, dragons don't have arms. Dragons don't have hands. Dragons have tails. Dragons have wings, right? It was really interesting. But each dragon was created with the assistance of AI, and the description is in the book that I use to give to AI to create the dragon. And it's also in the story. So thank you, everybody. I'm going to sign off from Facebook Live. This has been fantastic. Thank you, everybody. Bye.